Hello, I'm Jack, and this is November 2024 as we say goodbye to autumn. And we also say goodbye to all those beautiful leaves. You can see Mel busy here sweeping up all the leaves from the hornbeam. The roses are still out as well, and various other plants which are going beautiful shades of red, which is very nice. Not the same on top of the escarpment, cycling over, cold and windy. All the leaves are down now. Going to see Gordon. Gordon, Jenny tells me you secretly love the videos and you watch them together in bed. What do you say to that?
It's a lie.
Not very polite if you ask me, but the mist was coming down. It was getting very difficult to see kind of where you're going.
This is like something out of Lord of the Rings. It's mist has come down.
But it didn't deter me from going back a few weeks later. Here we are in Cirencester again. This time lovely Ian is there.
Now Ian, do you like my videos? The little videos I do.
Yeah, honestly,
Yes.
your videos, I love them, Jack.
And Gordon?
I think they're delightful.
What a gentleman Ian is. And here's Mel. That's his second lot of leaves.
Now then, what's going on here? Have you got a mad leaf woman? What are you up to, woman?
Raking and listening to Moby.
Moby, very good.
And then when we've picked up all of those, then we lawnmower it to kind of get rid of the last little bits. Roddy next door's got a similar problem. That's his tree. This is Cooper's Field, where we take flash for walkies. Beautiful copper beech on the way there in Sandfield Park. Look at those fantastic colours. Similar story in Montpellier Square, down by the tennis courts and the Ladies' College. Beautiful autumn colours.
It's snowing. Mid-November. Here it comes.
Once the snowing stopped, the boys came round to give the hornbeam a haircut. I have to say they did a fantastic job, and I think that'll let a lot more light into the garden next year. Smoke plant is there doing its thing. Now then, Ellie has given her mum this app, and it enables us to do all sorts of great walks. This is the Painswick Beacon.
Look at this. We're on our way to the Painswick Beacon, and the countryside is looking beautiful. It's a little bit muddy. We've done so well so far, and here's Mel, and I think we're going to go up there.
The countryside looked kind of absolutely fabulous, and so did some of the old Cotswolds stone houses. You can see the Eagle Star building next to our house here, and as you get to the top, you're going to get a view of the Severn Valley, and there it is. There's Gloucester Cathedral, but it's actually the views looking back that I really liked.
You might think this is a golf club course. Well, it is. But if you look more carefully, you'll see that this is an Iron Age fort on the top. Isn't that incredible? They've put a golf course right inside the fort.
We then walked down to the bottom, a cup of tea and a bit of carrot cake. Very nice. Now then, you may ask, what else is going on in Cheltenham Town? Well, Matthew's been home a couple of times to see his daddy, which is very nice. Here he is. He's got a new onion cutter.
Go, Matthew.
I'm going back to Bristol with my new onion chopper.
I'm very proud.
And Daniel too. Daniel can now work from home with his multi-screens. That's very nice to see him. And Princess Jasmine came down for the weekend as well. Here they are at breakfast time. Daniel in the pub in London, about to meet up with his brother and all the Obergurglers, which is very good to see ahead of our skiing.
Right, Thomas, I've been in this cathedral, and God has a message for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Thomas. Happy 29th birthday to you.
Can't believe Thomas is 29. Mel's getting ready for Christmas now, getting the bedrooms ready, cooking Christmas cake, and Lizzie persuaded her that we should just sample it. It was delicious. And here she is with her older quaquettes in London town. Meanwhile, I went off to Wales, to Cardiff, and I don't really know Cardiff. I have to say it's a nice town, certainly more prosperous than Swansea. And here my old mates, Mike and David, were off to what I know as the Cardiff Arms Park, it's now the Principality Stadium, see if Wales could beat Australia for a second time. Did you think they managed it? Well, no, they didn't. They got stuffed, and they got stuffed a week later. Here we are with the wonderful Bournes watching against South Africa. But Trump won. He won the election. There's not been nearly as much hair pulling out this time over that. Problems around the place with the YMCA drugs. This charming gentleman here and been off to the theatre, this kind of opening doors type farce. This is the Inns of Court, went there with Mr. Needham for a college dinner, which was very nice. And this lady coming up, well, she's my new best friend because I kind of collapsed a bit on the train with the heat. And her husband gave up the seat, was very kind. Pete and Tina here looking good. And then Mel and I went off to see Lizzy and Gegsy down in deepest, darkest Dorset. Don't they look beautiful, these two wonderful girls? Lizzy's into renewable energy.
Which is most important, wind power or...
Wind is better than solar.
Here, what a fantastic view from their barn. And I think next time we see the barn, it will be finished and they will have moved in. They cooked a fabulous meal.
Gosh, you're amazing.
I don't know about that. You get that? Gosh, you're amazing. I'd like something to see.
And we went off to inspect the vegetable plots with Mum, and it looked at the cards, a jigsaw puzzle. Now, we do love an enormous phallic symbol. Went to see one of those, and also an estate with a church and a beautiful house and lovely walks. We went down to the river. You see the kind of awesome colours. This is the kind of goodbye picture here. Last shot of the house, and some of the most pampered pooches in Dorset here with their kind of sleeping bags on. And then on the way home, we went to Wells Cathedral.
Can you guess where we're going? Coming back from Lizzy's. Coming along here. And then look what we see. Look at that. Wells Cathedral.
I got that wrong. This is the church we were looking at. And then this is the cathedral in the cathedral square. And look at that amazing external facade. We stayed at the Crown, which is where William Penn preached from. We stayed in William Penn's room after Mel had negotiated a fantastic price. This is the pub Cat when we were having supper. And the next morning into Wells Cathedral, beautiful, beautiful Remembrance Day service was going on. Very famous 24 symboled clock. And this old boy, well, he shows he's well gone. The cathedral was gorgeous, and this is a kind of a counting house here, looked fantastic. And the pews as well, just a beautiful place. And next door, the Bishop's Palace. We really like that.
Guess where we are? Go on. Wells Cathedral. And then coming round, we have the Bishop's Palace. Isn't that fine? And then around here, then we have the Poppies and Mel.
The palace has got this kind of fantastic Tudor interior. This is where Wolf Hall's being filmed, which is on telly right now, so that was really good. And also a tour of the gardens as well. This fell down when all the lead was taken off the roof. This is in the church, and then this is the final shot on the way home. This is the Clifton Suspension Bridge on our way back to Cheltenham. Oh, I almost forgot. Right at the end of the month, on a whim, off I went to Vietnam. I met up with these lovely people and rolled around the country having a fantastic time. There'll be a separate video on this. So thank you very much for watching. If you're in a good mood, you could subscribe. I very much like that. And then we'll hopefully see you next month for the final one in the year as 2024 comes to a finish. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.